Hello there, and welcome to the Doctor Who Disamgiuation. Well, it took us a while to get here, didn't it? We're collecting all the DVDs. So, as you might know, I've been doing a lot of videos based on Doctor Who, and I've completed the collection now. So, what better way to do to show them off than to do a DVD disambiguation of it? You know, you don't see that very often. The many inspirations I had for doing this video, it won't be linked in the description. I mean, if you want to go see Sean Zerak's Doctor Who DVD disambiguation, there's loads of them. There's a classic series of it. I'm doing only the fan film series, just so you know. Yeah, there's a link to that, so you can see his whole playlist of that. There'll be playlists of this, but this is only the first part of it. So let's not waste no more time. Let's get started with season 1. So to start off, we have to get the DVDs out. Now it won't take us long. Each section includes about 9 stories, 9 DVDs. Yeah, this is the second lot of it. Season 1 comprises of 13 episodes, which are these stories actually got single DVD releases. I'll just put them in chronological order, so yeah, it'll get confused in which order you should watch the stories. I mean, they're in chronological order on the shelves there. I have many favourites in this season. It's the first. Well, I count the first season of the fan film series of Doctor Who. Not only that, it's a very good start to the series, and so we will just so you don't miss my hands. We will start with the very first story, entitled Invasion of the Autons. Yes, this is a very fan favourite episode. I heard a lot of good things about this. When I first watched this, I was a bit curious as to why the Doctor was wearing women clothes, but after searching why he was wearing women clothes, I realised it's a continuation after the current series had failed. The end, by series 12, hasn't aired yet, but I have my suspicions, my predictions, my hypothesis that it will go down, and it will go down very badly, and this will be the continuation from that, and I say it's a damn good continuation from it. Fan films are so far better than the current series could ever do. I mean, Moffat fucked it up as much as he could. And we all know how bad John Niven Turner was in the 80s. God, that era was awful. God, it was awful. Not the doctors themselves, but the costumes. And poor Carl, he had to wear that awful rainbow coat. Awful. But this is nowhere near exception of that. It's actually quite good. Yeah. The Doctor's very good in it, the companions are very good in it. Kate, who's a companion, who's that one. You can't see her on the screen, on the cover. She's very intelligent. She's a nurse. We didn't get to see anybody like that. Well, I wouldn't say Liz Shaw was technically like a nurse, but she wasn't as a nurse. You know, she was. I think she was a scientist. I think. Yeah, and the Doctor became the unit's scientific advisor. Of course he did. And this is him coming back. This is him coming back to Earth and having an account of the Autons. And this is a very good release. This is the UK set. includes the blank, or not the blank, but the white cover. I'll read the back here. It says, Doctor Who, Invasion of the Autons, by Robert Inman. A new Doctor, new companions, new adventures throughout time and space. Not bad for paragraph, the first bit. When the Doctor lands on Earth after regenerating from his previous incarnation, or body, say whatever, he meets his new companions, Kate and John, to stop an invasion of Autons. Overall, Invasion of the Autons, it's a really great start. Really great start. And yes, I will be putting them back on the shelf, just so you know that they're on there. Moving on to story number 2 now. Time to Doomsday. This is regarded as one of the worst, if not one of the worst episodes of Doctor Who. I have my opinions on it. I did find it very terrible at first when I first watched it, but in most recent years I've come to enjoy it now. For some reason, I don't know. I guess it's because of I don't know, continuity has to be established in this. So yeah, the villain is not as good as the Autons from the previous story. I would actually, this was his first story recorded, so yeah, he's not really at his best in this. But that's when we get to series 3. He's nailed the character. He's nailed it. But yeah, it's early days for the Doctor in this one. Very early days. So taking a look at the disc. Yeah, it's what you expect. It's the UK set. It'd be a blank. There'll be no cover art on that. It's very difficult. Right, the blurb. Doctor Who, Time to Doomsday, by Ben Wright. Ben Wright is a good writer. I've heard in later stories he wrote Tribos, which is actually pretty good. Really, we'll get there when we get on to season 2, which will be next episode. I really love. The Doctor and friends land on a space station where an evil giant grey man, I don't know how to spell that, wants to destroy the Earth, and it's up to the Doctor and his friends to stop him. Overall, terrible story, just downright horrendous. Don't know what was going on about this one, but I've heard a lot of fans who actually enjoyed this one. Don't see why. Guess it's just because of the fandom of that. They tend to enjoy that for ridiculous reasons. No more to story number 3. That is Space Crash. Now, I've heard many people hate this one. I actually find this more enjoyable than the previous one, because obviously it's better. Yeah, look at that cover. The Master and the Doctor they look stone dead. But yeah. Moving on to the blurb on this one. Doctor Who Space Crash by Bennett Lickness. I can't tell if that's Ben Lickless or whatever his name is. But he's written good things recently. He wrote a couple of stuff, but that's if we want to watch it. Well, Kate and John take a break from travelling with the Doctor. They find out that they are needed to stop the evil Time Lord, the Master. So the Doctor and friends must stop him before he destroys the world and all the people on it with help from Unit. Oh no, not a bad story. We've got mixed opinions on that one. I prefer it over Time Doomsday, which is absolutely terrible in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Everyone has different opinions, apart from me. Anyway, moving on to story number 4. Remembrance Day. I remember this very heavily. This is a very psychedelic story, very psychedelic. Very good. Yeah. And this, I believe this was actually filmed on Remembrance Day, which is pretty odd, but there you go. And yeah, if you want to know what the spine looks like, it looks like that on the shelf. So, Doctor Who, Remembrance Day by George J. Wyatt. I can't tell that's how you spell Wyatt, but someone, who made this cover art for this story, just didn't know how to spell Wyatt properly. Kate and John return to travel with the Doctor. They land on an army base where terrible soldiers want to kill the Doctor. Kate and John must help the Doctor to recover from his injuries and stop the soldiers from invading all of time and space with the TARDIS. John leaves the Doctor in Kate so that he can become a soldier again and to serve his country and its queen. So yeah, good story. Good story. Not bad. Good story. Moving on to story number 5 now. Yes, number 5. My stupid watch has gone off now. Stop it. Stop. Stop. There you go. Sorry about that. Anyway, moving on to story number 5. If that ever comes up again, just ignore it. I usually do. We have story number 5. Titanic. Yes, there's been many other Titanic. There've been Robots of Death, very heavily on that. Voyage of the Damned, and now we have Titanic. Titanic actually isn't a bad story. People say it's worse than anything. It's terrible than anything else, but I actually like it. Kate's mouth looks really odd on that cover, but I don't know why. Chloe's a good character. Sadly, she dies. She's like Astrid. She dies. I don't know. Yes, she dies. She dies. Yeah, it's actually a good thing, but yeah, good story. That's the spine. There's the back. Nothing on the back because I haven't made a synopsis for this yet. And of course, it's a two-parter. Of course, it needs a 2-disc set. Disc 1 being the story, and disc 2 being special features. I don't say what many special figures are on this. Not many, in terms of stories, but yeah, not bad. We're on to story number 6 now. No, story number 6. Story number 6. Titanic. Everybody, dinner party. Everybody hates this one. I don't see why. I think it's fine. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad either. And there's one disc for the story, and there's the disc. You want to story number 7. Story number 7. God, 6 stories already. I knew for you that. The detective stories. Very enjoyed this one. It was a very good story. Perfect characters. Sherlock Holmes and Watson are a bit like Jago and Lightfoot. That they don't know anything. They don't know who the Doctor is at first, but then towards the end, Sherlock knows who the Doctor is. It's very good reveal. Very good. The spines, there's that, and the back. Very good. Love this story, and of course it had to be a two-part, two special edition because I love this story so much. Yeah. There you go. I believe there's more. I believe there's loads of extras. There's an extra on here that what was it? The history of Sherlock Holmes. That's very good. Very good thing. Move on to story number 8 now. Transmitter's Skill. I just want to mention Kate Lee's in story number 7. So here we have Transmitter's Skill. It's actually pretty good. If you hear that's just the planes flying past it. We do that a lot. So yeah, this story very good. I enjoyed it, but not many people do. And Kate and John, people think Charles and Carrie Ann are terrible companions. They're not terrible companions, they're just average companions. And all in all, not so good. Yeah, that's that one. Not a very good story. People hate that one. I don't judge it as much as people do, but I do judge it sometimes. In terms of its way of saying, oh, this is a great story, enjoy, you should watch this one. Nope, don't do that one. Moving on to story number 9. The 9th story. Time and Space, terrible story. I don't know what was going on in this one. There's stuff in the TARDIS, which has been seen in series 5 of the revival, which I believe the story is. Amy's Choice. It was heavily influenced by that story, and it's very heavily in this one. It's not a bad story, but it's not brilliant, but I still watch it for some reason. We're on to story number 10 now. Yeah, the 10th story. 10th story this season. Now the Angels, it's not bad. I very heavily watched this a long time. It's not a brilliant story, but it's not bad either. And ignore that. Very good story. Very good. Characters, the Doctor's a bit, I don't know, iffy in this. They will come for you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? It's like he doesn't want his companions to live. Story number, I guess we'll move on to story number 6, I guess. Story number 11, I guess. Stuck in Time. Not bad, not brilliant, but yeah. The Doctor shows all the Doctor's faces up to him. Then you get to see the horrible, horrible image of Judy. Hate that image of her. It's terrible. She wasn't a bad Doctor, but during her ending was probably lackluster, like I said in the first story. It was really sorry to fix the problems of the new series. Yeah, the Silence. It's actually a very good reveal of the Silence coming back. They bring up the Death of Doctor thing again, but wasn't heavily influenced on this. They didn't spend too much time on that. They spent a lot of time on the hate thing, which ran a lot through his era. Towards the end of his 4th season, they finally finished what that was. And yeah, Day of Silence is pretty good. And it's story 12, and it's pretty good. We're on to the series finale of Series 1. Yes, we've come to the end of Series 1, my friends. And that is Secrets of Time and Speed. Oh, what's that ending? And yes, Kate, and yes, Charles and Carrie Ann are no longer in the series. They do return to Series 2, but like towards the end of Series 2, so yeah, it doesn't matter. And that cover's brilliant. I love that cover. Spine, back, and of course I have to have a 2-disc special edition of this. We get more extras. We've got the episode, and it's 2. So the special features for this are, I'm really the last special feature. The last special feature about the story is the making of the story, and basically table read. Not very good. I actually hate the table. Yes, we've completed the first season of Doctor Who, of the fan series. Not bad season, Max back. Some people don't really like the story, such as Time and Space and Time and Space and Time to Doomsday and Space Crash and Stuck in Time. They're not very good, but and Night of the Angels, everybody hates that, and yeah, but for the large majority, for a short majority, most of it is very good. So, I'll see you next time for Series 2, which has more bad stories in it than Series 1 does. Actually, no, it has more than Series 1 does. Terrible series. But, I'll see you for Series 2. Bye! Take care now, guys.